Hey y'all, just wanted to give you a heads up that Biden and Harris have decided to allow for the military to use deadly force on the American people. And they are allowed to do that by helping the local police, things to that nature. Not good. That's not okay. Our military should never be used against the people. Now, it seems a little shady to me because 3 weeks before an election, and all of a sudden, I believe they're looking at civil unrest. That's what I think they're doing. So, seems to me that the steal has begun. That's what it looks like from this angle. You tell me what you think. Conspiracy theorist or not, it's not a good thing. The other thing coming on is if you do get into a civil war like that, or not a civil war, allow the government to use lethal force against its people, it could bring up a civil war, which could rip this country to shreds. I mean, there's many different avenues. You're going to, most likely, if you ask a service member to shoot against their own people, what are they going to do? They either do it or they end up leaving. And that would mean that the military would then splinter into its own little factions. People that believed in fighting for the government and people who believed in fighting for the Constitution. Every single military member, the first thing they do is they take an oath to the Constitution. The very first thing in the oath is, I will support and defend the Constitution from enemies both foreign and domestic. Y'all need to remember that. There's also a clause that allows military members to not have to take orders that are illegal. So if somebody gives you an illegal order, you don't have to do it. Nobody does. That goes for police, politician. All you guys swear to support and defend the Constitution. Have all of you forgotten that? I mean, it's shocking. I don't understand it. I just don't fucking get it. Support and defend the Constitution of the United States is what we are supposed to be doing. All of us. The entire nation is supposed to feel like that. And we got news that they want to, it's time to ratify the Constitution of the United States. Why? What's wrong with it? It doesn't give them enough power. That's what's wrong with it. You guys really start to need to think about things. Plus, if we go into a civil war, what else could happen on top of that? Well, we're going to have sleeper cells that have been in this country for a while now start their own chaos. What about if we have two fighting governments? Because usually that's what happens when you have a civil war, is you have two governments fighting each other. What's going to happen with that? You're going to have somebody back that government and somebody else back in the other government. So what does that mean? That could possibly mean foreign troops on our ground, if they're not already. Please, people, start thinking about what we're doing here. Okay? Either side could start this war. Either side. Please. The first thing everybody does when they sign into any office, any military, any government position, any cop, it doesn't matter. The first thing you do is swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States from enemies both foreign and domestic.